Okay, this video is going to be of the Hampstead condominiums. Hampstead's going to be located at 655 East and 600 North, which puts us basically about 2 blocks south of BYU campus. So really quick, just shot of the neighborhood. This is definitely going to be single student land here. You've got the Village that's right here. We're going to have Chelsea that's right here. I'm just going to kind of show you how close this is to campus here just by walking out here to 700 East. So yeah, pretty easy. You don't need a bus or anything like that. You'd be to campus walking 7 minutes maybe, the most. So as you look down here, that stoplight's gonna be 700 North, and then of course you see the south entrance into BYU campus is just right there. So easy shot to campus. Now, if I were to go further down this road, this will actually put me right to the Provo City Library, which is the old BYU Academy building that Provo made into a library years ago. So that's kind of nice as well if you needed for some reason to go and hang at the library. Now, the entrance into this would typically be right here. We're gonna just take a second here and go underneath so I can show you the parking. So this is gonna be for unit number 6. I mean, you drive down and the parking, how they work the parking is that basically everyone should have one assigned covered and one assigned uncovered. And then they're gonna have some other stuff like these guys right here. So you can see right here it says permit required on that. So there's some extra stalls that the HOA has, and they will typically rent those out, and it becomes an income source for the homeowners association. Really quick, there's a staircase right there that heads on up from here. Let's see if I can, I got distracted here. I didn't look for 6. 7, number 6. So right there, just beyond this car. Sorry, I'll scroll around. Right here, looks like is unit number 6 stall. Okay, and then continuing on here to the back parking lot. And again, more single student housing. You got Hampton, which is right there, and that's also single student. And then let's see if we can find 5, 6, looks like it's right here. There's 5. Can't see 6, can't see 7, but I can see 8. So I'm assuming it's this one right here where the silver car is at. And you can kind of see this is a pretty good size lot here as well. All right, the backside, you'll see that the building is going to be mostly brick. They've redone their roofing here. Originally this would have had a wood shingle roof, and they've ditched that and gone with the 3-tab, which is a much better roof. So going off here to my right, that's the staircase that I was showing you down in the parking garage where you can kind of come up and in. And then they've got this courtyard area that is all opened up, which is pretty cool. Now, this is kind of going way back when these were first built. There used to actually be a hot tub right here. But obviously that was before they cared about if the hot tub, you know, now you have to have a fence around it and you have to hire somebody to maintain it 5 days out of the week. So most places get rid of that unless it's a gigantic complex. So 6 is going to be up here on the second level, and we're a corner unit. Now, this is kind of cool too. Number 6 is going to have this little back way exit here. So you go right down here to the left, and it puts you right at the street. So we've got a combination door lock as we come in, and you can see right here they put the tile in the entry right there, and then we've gone to hard service in the kitchen, which I'll show you here in just a second. So now, typical condo row style is that they have, and Hampstead has got this more than most condo rows, huge living rooms on this. So the nice part with these is that these guys can have a bunch of people over for a video party or study group or whatever. There's plenty of room that direction. Now also in the 80s, they did a lot of these. You can see how well it's used. Right here is going to be a gas fireplace. Now most people don't allow for the fireplaces to be used. You know, if you mix students and fire, generally doesn't end well. So they just become more of a decoration piece. And then you can see there, they're not even, they put the couch over the front of it. And that's actually fairly typical. So big kitchen as well. Here's going to be our dining area. And I'll kind of swing around. You can check out all the cabinets that you have in this kitchen. For single students, this is quite large. So, of course, dishwasher, stove, fridge, all the normal stuff that direction. And then you can see they've gone with a laminate type floor. I don't know if it's LVP or laminate, but anyway, solid surface floor. Okay, so heading on back into the bedroom areas. This door right here is going to be the furnace room. So we've got gas water heater, gas furnace, central air conditioning, and let's kind of pan those. The only thing I could see as far as installation date says that May 12th of 2022 was a new AC system that was stuck in. So that was the only date. And then right behind me here is going to be laundry area. So this does come with the washer dryer side by side. You can see you got plenty of room. You've even got the shelf above it. It gives you place for your soaps and your softeners. And then the closet doors just kind of hide that right away. All right, so bedroom wise, now this one, they had somebody who's just leaving and selling their contract. So I'm assuming that's why in a few days there's another person coming in. That's why they squish the beds in here like this. So typically I will see this bedroom set up with bed going this way, bed going this way. You can also do it this direction, but you just start interfering with that window a little bit. But it just depends on how you want to set it up. Nice big closet on these. Plenty of room for two people. And then I'll spin around this direction. So you can see there's going to be our bathroom. So this one has its own bathroom. You can see they've gone to the tile floors right there. A shot of the vanity. And then it's a full bath with the tub and shower. And you can see how they put in this fiberglass tub. No grout, easy to clean, very simple that direction. So there's our shower and there's our tub. All right, now moving in. I'm just gonna grab these lights as we're going along to the other side. So right here, we're gonna have a coat closet, which if you've seen other student videos, you'll know students don't hang coats in the coat closet, they just use them for storage, which is the case here as well. Now this bathroom is going to be for this bedroom, but they put it out in the hallway so that if you have guests over here in the living room, they can just use this bathroom without going into a bedroom. So you can see you've got the same tile floors, the same fiberglass tub as we saw in the last one. There's gonna be a shot of the vanity right there. And then the bedroom. So this bedroom, this is actually, you know, pretty cool. They got the beds up and mounted. Now the advantage here is you can actually put your desks and things underneath the beds. I was telling the kid that is in one of these rooms, way back in the day, I was at Caltech, and they had beds just like this. They're actually a little higher than this, and then you had your desk and everything underneath them. So anyway, so they got these up. Obviously, if you didn't like them, you want to set it up just like normal. This would not be hard to remove either. So turning around, you got that same nice gigantic closet there, their window, and door right there. So that would be the video for Hampstead number 6.